the bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body, but the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor. That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
Yep.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
All right.
Except...
Yeah, that one was pretty tricky.
Hey!
I wonder if we're gonna learn more about her. I'm pretty curious. Alright, let's check this chest out.
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest.
Yep, finally.
Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
You know, I agree.
Which is me, of course.
Okay. A fishing line was used in the locked room mystery of the mansion study.
This is probably another clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how to use it. Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now.
That's it for all the locked rooms.
That's all of them.
We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here? I see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask, who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
I mean, considering you opened all the chests, I thought it was you. You know?
This place is creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Sounds about right. I wonder what this symbol is on his cape. Is that the detective organization?
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here.
Mm-hmm.
You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit.
I have a few ideas.
To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
You sure are honest.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
All right, I'll try.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Culprit Selection. Who's the culprit? Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth. I wonder if I'm timed. I mean, it's either the priest or the nun.
I'm not the Nailman.
Her injured
How
arm?
can I be the Nailman? I'm not the Nailman.
It's not him.
I'm not the culprit.
I feel like it's the priest.
I'm not the Nailman.
She could have hurt her arm falling off the ladder, but there were only footprint marks, right? There weren't any marks in the dirt. She won't say how she hurt her arm though.
I'm not the culprit.
I'm not the Nailman.
Plus, a lot of the crimes would be kind of difficult. I don't know.
I'm not the.
How can I be
It
the
can't be him
Nailman?
because only clergy are allowed inside the furnace room. I'm gonna say the priest. It's her or the priest, but I'm gonna say the
I'm not the
priest.
culprit.
I'm suspicious of her arm
Nailman.
though.
I'm not the culprit.
The culprit is you, Father.
What? That's an absolutely.
Ridiculous thing to say.
Now I definitely know it's you.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
If he's defending you.
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit.
He is super
That's
suspect.
impossible. How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right. Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Whoa. Person with access to the incinerator. Only clergy members have access to the incinerator. The vent is too small for a person to enter or exit from. Let's do this one for now.
I'm a man of the cloth. It's total blasphemy. I am not the villain. That's it. The first one. one to discover the body. The Nailman is the Worshipper!
Nailman is the Worshipper.
Say,
Yeah.
He's trying to blame the Worshipper.
I'm a man of the cloth. This total blasphemy! I am not the Nailman. That's it! The first one to discover the body. The Nailman is the Worshipper!
This is the truth! The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access. The Worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, you made a pretty big mistake with that.
Ridiculous!
You honestly should have just kept the rope ladder. It would have been better.
Member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the Nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
How much do you have ready?
To be eliminated as a suspect. He pretended to discover a rope ladder.
right.
But
Then
Yeah, it's not the servant.
Member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the Nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
No, he wasn't.
slash through this
He's
mystery.
too fat.
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
No, no! Absolute lies! The nun must be the culprit.
The nun. Okay, why is the nun not the culprit? I mean, her arm's broken. Hard to strangle somebody with one arm.
She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb. And you know she's always saying, "I'll kill your ass in the name of God."
You heard what he said? She
It's
used the
clear
nails to
she's
climb.
doing this sort.
He gave himself away. For one of the cases. She used the nails to climb.
But
The nun must be the culprit.
It's this one.
She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
This is the truth!
The mansion study's locked room. The culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit. It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left.
And it's you.
Father, it's you. You are the Nailman.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God.
Oh,
I am not the nail man.
this is the guy with a bunch of nails sticking out his body.
What god would make you this ugly?
Ooh.
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Bluffing.
Use everything?
Oh, we got a bluff. That makes sense.
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence. But what could I use as a bluff?
Okay, so we gotta bluff him. Make him think we know more than we actually do.
Enough with your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy.
Let me look and see what we got. There were suspicious footprints facing the wall. Oh, dress shoes. This is good because he's the only one that wears these.
You have any proof, Mr. Culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence. Because I'm not the culprit.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see.
Enough with your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy.
Yuma!
Do you have any proof? Culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
This is the truth!
I found your footprints.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene.
Don't tell them what it was. We were sweating.
There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Yeah, bluff.
Impossible! I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
He just gave himself away again.
You gave yourself away.
Not the brightest guy, are you? Even though you look really bright.
Yeah, look. I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Don't give me that.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To say that someone had to get their hands dirty, those slain were the evil incarnate that harmed others. That's why the people asked the Nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. Lord is awesome!
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons.
I keep thinking, like Shinigami, we'll find some common ground with her, you know, have a conversation, a heart to heart. But then she just acts so much like Monokuma. I'm starting to think it's impossible.
Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved,
Stop panicking in front of Halara.
then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Yeah, it just means there's more to the case.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean There's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective. Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different?
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Wait, what's happening? Let me save it. What are you up to?
Good luck.
Fourth one. Third. Second. First. Clock tower. Secret club. Mansion. Art gallery. Which one was different? Clock tower, maybe?
No, that has nothing to do with the matter at hand. Try thinking it...
Yeah, got it.
What did they say? Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others. Maybe it's this one. The mansion. Obviously different. I mean, the art gallery was pretty different. Was it the third one, the art gallery? First was the club. Second was... I think art gallery was last. Because this art gallery had like pictures instead of dolls. So that was pretty different.
Let's work together as a team.
This locked room was different from the others because
Twirling, twirling, twirling.
guess that's the wrong one.
You
Nope.
can do it, Master! Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Oh, yeah. The back of the female's corpse had blunt force trauma.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You only have 30 seconds left! Hurry up, Master! What's wrong?
What is it?
Damn it!
I gotta look at the keys again.
Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different.
Master, I get the feeling you want my...
There's the one with the woman in it. So that was the... That wasn't her. It was this one. The art gallery. So she was actually hit in the back of the head. The victims of the serial killings were all strangled. The cause of death was not publicized. Only the people who enter the crime scene know this fact. The culprit, the peacekeepers, and the first discoverers of the victims. What am I missing?
Oh, fine. Okay, Master.
This locked room is different from the others because of the victim's wound. Is it wound? Injury? Because of the victim's death. Yeah, she died differently.
That's right. That's right. Nice.
new path's opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, I was trying to remember if she was the only one that died differently. Because he also died. Well, no, that's just from the wire. Yeah, she did die differently. This is supposed to be the forest.
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
Right. The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death. The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
Yeah. What'd she get hit with?
Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one. Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Right.
I wonder if he's gonna ever get used to that. Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? Coincidence? No. The work of a copycat? No. Work of the priest. Why was it made to look like strangulation? Are they separate murders? Murderers? Maybe it was a copycat. Let's see what she says. Okay.
Right here!
Was it right?
The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents.
Just two
By
separate
making the crime scene as
murderers.
similar as possible, it appeared like the Nailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means this was a copycat crime.
I agree.
Look at his face. Wow. So we're looking for 2 guys. Not just the one. Yo, why is the kid in the
Among the
cage?
string of Nailman killings, There could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the Mystery Labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the Nailman's identity. So who is the copycat criminal?